This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from the Motor City as the Pistons take it to the hardwood at Little Caesars Arena. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And, of course, Isaiah Collier. Without his presence, he'll have to overcome the hole there.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And they double up Morant to the left side wing. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Springer, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Springer. This one for three. That one's not going to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Phoenix making a change here. Fox goes in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
Pass to Iguodala. That ties it up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And, Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Inside. Good. Nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Fox gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Garuba. Outside, Fox. Fires the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Morant right side. Siakam outside. Here's Thompson. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's the three. Top of the key, Morant. Clock at 6. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. From deep. Another three for Detroit.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Iguodala. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The second chance effort. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well,
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
the other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Pass to Edey.
First personal foul. First team foul.
George looking around. Here's the screen. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Baisley. Just 4 to shoot. Edey can't hit. The Suns trailing. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, nice to see Darius Baisley developing those passing skills. He's obviously been working on it.
Ivy with it. Iguodala grabs the rebound. To the paint. It's picked off. And here's Ivy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Can't cash in from close range. Ball's knocked loose. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. The shot by George, no good. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Iguodala. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Springer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
There's a screen. A finish. A slam dunk by Bazley.
It starts with the steal, and Bazley completes the break. Those long strides, he could cover ground in a hurry.
And George with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Misses from close range. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Yabusele. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points in the quarter. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And here's Phoenix. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. To the inside. Iguodaro. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on George.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Detroit has possession. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Fox with the steal. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .157 left in the first half of the game. Takes a step back. Here's Springer. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Good on the second free throw. Suns lead by 3. Here's Booker. The kick out to Fox. And the 3 ball is good. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The 3 from Morant. And they get it back. Siakam, high post. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Morant with the steal. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Pass to Springer. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Springer's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Devin Booker pulls it down. Outside, Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
And so he hits both. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Morant outside. The tray. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from Morant. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So it's Detroit now. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Out left of the wing. Siakam outside. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Siakam's got his first points in this one.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Number 22. First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Into the lane.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
Suns lead by 7. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Shots good by Booker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 8 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Phoenix shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 10. Thompson outside. Back to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Iguodala grabs the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Fox. Pass to Springer. Another shot. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Springer's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 13.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams deciding to change it up. Garuba. It's tipped. Ivy on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Suns lead by 7. And stolen by Ivy. Thompson outside. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
He gets it in there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ivy on the wing. Here's Edey. The baseline jumper goes down. Edey's got his first basket of the night.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Fox, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Edey. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. And that one is stuffed right through.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The Suns making a switch here. A nice shot by Booker.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Ivy, no one around him. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The wide open look here for Fox. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
41 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Endorse one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Stolen by Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
That's short off the rim. Here he goes. Got a piece of it. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Phoenix ahead of 5. And after
58.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Suns leading by 5. Here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post. Fox has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
It's Fox with the drive. The quick look, no good that time. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Now here's Morant for 3.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Outside, Fox. Unloads. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Fox has got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Thompson in the corner. Morant outside. There's the drive. And a missed layup. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Shots good by Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Here's Yabusele. And the three off target. Suns lead by 16. And so they foul intentionally. Detroit making a switch here.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Pass to Iguodaro. Vucevic with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. Here's Ivy. And they recover it. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Iguodaro. And he's good on the three ball. And the Suns lead by 19.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's Fox with the drive. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by George.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And their fast break has also been a key metric.